Exactly 13 days ago, the world held its breath as three massive orange and white parachutes bloomed over the Pacific Ocean. The Orion capsule Integrity hit the water at over 20,000 miles per hour, bringing the crew of Artemis II safely home. But as the recovery teams in San Diego finished their initial debriefs, the true scale of what was achieved is only now becoming clear. This wasn't just a successful test flight, it was the formal opening of the 21st century Lunar pipeline. The telemetry data from the mission is now official, and the numbers are staggering. On April 6, the crew reached a peak distance of 406,771 kilometers from Earth. To put that in perspective, they didn't just break the Apollo 13 record, they set a new gold standard for human endurance and deep space navigation. For the first time in 54 years, we have fresh, human observed data from the lunar far side, the dark side of the moon that remains a mystery to so many. Let's look at the pioneers who made it happen. Commander Wiseman's flight leadership has been described by NASA's mission control as flawless. His steady hand kept the mission on a perfect trajectory during the high-stakes lunar swing by. Beside him, pilot Victor Glover successfully executed the first ever manual proximity maneuvers in high lunar orbit. This wasn't just for show. These are the exact skills that will be vital when we start docking with the Gateway Station and landing craft in the coming years. And then there's a scientific legacy. Christina Koch and Canada's Jeremy Hansen spent hours at the Orion's windows, capturing high-resolution Earthrise photos that have already become the most iconic images of this decade. Their observations of the lunar south pole, specifically the shadowed regions where water ice is hidden, are currently being used to scout the landing site for Artemis III. They prove that humans aren't just passengers. We are the ultimate sensors. But while Orion is the ship that brings the heroes home, it is the hardware currently sitting on the pads in South Texas that will allow us to stay on the moon permanently. This is where the lunar pipeline moves from theory to reality. Just last week, on April 14, SpaceX hit a technical milestone that changed the entire math of space exploration. They completed a full-duration 33-engine static fire of Booster 19, the first ever Starship version 3. If the V1 and V2 Starships were the prototypes, the V3 is a final industrial product. It stands 5 feet taller than its predecessors and features a massive tank stretch designed to carry 2,300 tons of liquid oxygen and methane propellant. This isn't just about size, it's about the logistics of orbital refueling. To build a base at the South Pole, we need a gas station in space. The V3 is the tanker that makes that possible. The real secret to this machine is the Raptor 3 engine. During that April 14 test, the world saw the most elegant engine fire in history. By removing the external plumbing and utilizing advanced 3D printing for the internal cooling channels, SpaceX has created an engine that is lighter and more powerful than anything before. It's a cleaner design, built for the brutal environment of deep space where reliability is the only thing that matters. Following the successful test, Elon Musk confirmed that Starship Flight 12, the maiden voyage of this V3 architecture, is now only a few weeks away. This mission will attempt a precision catch that, if successful, will drop the cost of moving Mars to the moon by nearly 90%. We are watching the birth of a new era in logistics, the space equivalent of the transcontinental railroad. As we analyze the data brought back by the Artemis II crew, the geopolitical landscape of the moon is shifting beneath our feet. We are no longer talking about scientific exploration for its own sake. We are talking about the high ground. The discovery of stable water ice at the South Pole has transformed those cold, shadowed craters into the most valuable real estate in our solar system. The race is on. The International Lunar Research Station, the partnership between China and Russia, is no longer a theoretical competitor. They are moving forward with robotic landers and power systems designed to claim resource rights. The moon is now a theater of technical standards and resource management. Whoever builds the first sustainable infrastructure will define the rules of the lunar economy for the next century. Artemis II validated our life support systems. Starship V3 is providing the muzzle. Together, they represent a fundamental shift in the human story. We are moving from visiting the moon to occupying it. The Orbit Alpha perspective is clear. We aren't just going back to the moon to leave a flag. We are going there to build the first multi-planetary economy. The pipeline is flowing, the hardware is proven, and the next set of boots on the moon is closer than you think. I'm Irish, and this is Orbit Alpha. If you want to stay on the absolute cutting edge of this expansion, hit the subscribe button and join the mission. The high ground is waiting.